Yes, good evening from here in Nigeria, and this is about 5:22 p.m. Nigerian time. From wherever you're watching, today we are discussing yet another critical matter, and it is about security, social values, importance, leadership, qualities, power, and what we place premium on versus what should be. Uh, During the electioneering, some days ago, we learned that someone was shot and killed, a honorable member. Do not also forget that while we are nationally in the mood of uh, mourning one of our finest in the country, a lot of people are saying that, oh, we lost somebody that should not have died and all of that. You know, what is normal is that when somebody dies, we should mourn. But what do you say about when somebody dies? People are saying die again to that person. It means that there are two kinds of death, or there are two kinds of after death or afterlife, if you like. Now you have a situation where somebody died who is a leader also, honorable member, House of Assembly in a state, and people are saying, in fact, they wish they could kill him again. And I'm like, why? Well, the situation is that as we speak right now, a lot of people are saying that Honorable Olatoye, aka or also known as Sugar, or is it Sugar or Sugar? I don't know where that name came from because sugar is supposed to be sweet, but I don't know. People are saying this one is bitter. People are saying that he should die again because he had also killed several people. How come? Why? Wetin start am? Wetin cause am? Wetin happen? Well, people are saying that Sugar killed people too while he was alive, and not just that he killed by mistake or randomly or innocently, but that he was deliberately killing. That was what he did. In fact, that he killed his way into power. Some are saying that they are alleging, maybe we need to now launch a full-scale investigation into it, that he was former Governor Gbenga Daniels' hitman in Ogun State. You know, yesterday when I was talking, a lot of people are saying, Shegun, calm down, Shegun, calm down. See what we are talking about now. I've not said I have confirmed it, but I'm saying that that is what, for many people to have been saying the same thing, it might be pointing to probably there's something there, right? Having said that, let's look at it. This society has been applauding, celebrating, and rewarding wrong deeds. We went to school, a lot of people went to school, put their heads down, did everything, suffered. Some of you shared the video of a little girl that was saying that they will beat me in school, tire, even though I don't get the school fees to pay. By the time that little girl finishes school, believing that education is the key to success, can't come out from after NYSC, after tertiary institution, to come and realize that they have changed the key. It's no longer education, but how much of people, fellow humans, you can kill. And we are saying we are normal. No, 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 wait. We are saying that we are normal. Are we normal? Anyways, let us look at this. The person on marble today is Honorable Sugar. Late Honorable Sugar. All of us are going to die after all, so there's no point celebrating, saying that I'm celebrating. Whether I wish that he was even alive when people were bold enough to come out to tell us about it. But at any rate, we don't did there already. So let's face it. Sugar or Sugar. I have a guest on the show today who will be telling us more. But before then, I want to play this to you, and let me tell you what this is about first of all. You see, um, huh, you see, if you made a comment and you said, this person was killed. He was not. You know, we expect that when somebody talks about the dead, many comments are supposed to be like, no, yeah, this person is dead. We will miss him. Blah blah. That is what we expect. But when somebody comes out to talk about, oh, they killed his brother, blah 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 blah, and people are saying your brother should even die again, then we should begin to check it. Now, I want to play a video to you. Video of the brother
Honorable Temitope
of
Olatoye Sugar.
late Honorable Sugar or Sugar. He is saying that he knows the killers of his brother, and that they killed him for political reason. Well, the reason is another thing, and we should actually prove this, because whoever did that is also capable of killing other people. We have laws that deal with murder cases. So whoever killed him, the brother should help us. We want to also, so that they don't go ahead and be killing other innocent people too. Who knows how many other innocent people were killed on that day, but we are not reported because they are not as popular as Sugar. But anyways, I digressed. Let's come back to the main point. The main point is that the brother is alleging that he knows the killers. But that is not where I'm going. Where I'm going is this. People now started replying the brother with something funny. What funny thing? Hear what the brother said first of all, and then we'll go into that one.
Ìmọ̀ṣẹ́ wọn pé ó lágbára díẹ̀ kán máa yìnbọn mọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ èèyàn lójú èèyàn kí ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa lágbára tó lè ṣe. Torí pé I was at the scene, mo wà níbi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn. Tọ́dẹ̀ yìnbọn má burú mi lójú mi tí mi dẹ̀ lágbára. Kò sí wọ́n wá lè jẹ́ agbanipa o. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó pa àbúrò mi mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé kí n má sọ ọmọ màá sọ títí until my last breath. Wọn ò lè pa mí bí wọ́n ṣe pa àbúrò mi. Mo rí wọn dáadáa báyìí, but for security reason mi ò fẹ́ mention orúkọ, ṣùgbọ́n mo rí gbogbo àwọn tó pa àwọn àbúrò mi báyìí tán gbé bọ̀dá live. Ọlọ́run ló yé mi náà, torí pé tá a bá ń rìn lọ pápá ní olóṣèlú àjọ máa ń wà nù mọ́tò ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ yẹn mi mọ tọ́lọ́run ṣe, èmi gbé mọ́tò mi ó gbé tiẹ̀, so tiẹ̀ wọ́n wájú èmi mo tẹ̀lé. But bí wo ni target ó ní wọ́n yé tèmi fi ráyè escape. Kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní pé kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú òṣèlú? Ó dìbò ọmọlágẹlú ni wá.
Well, let me quickly interpret what that is for the benefit of people who do not understand Yoruba language. What he was saying there is that he was there, and it was right in his presence that his brother was shot and killed in cold blood during election. But I believe that it has political undertone. It was not ordinary. But let us go into what is the main point. The main point is, if he knows, number one, and I want the law and security agencies to actually put this one, under consideration and into perspective. But to fast track this conversation, because I have a guest that is waiting on the show, you see, what followed that video, in fact, if you have that kind of person making that kind of comment on Facebook, on YouTube, or anywhere on social media, or even on local media, what we expect is that people should be saying, RIP, no, may so rest in perfect peace, this. At least a lot of you are witnesses to how we have been mourning Professor Pius Adesomi. No, this is, in fact, my DP is still Professor Pius Adesomi since the day I learned and I confirmed that he was actually in that crash. My DP is still Professor Pius Adesomi. So I was expecting similar comments on Sugar, despite that a lot of people was. Now people are no longer afraid to even talk about it. I'll read some comments to you. Let's go. Number one, this person is saying, these are comments following the video I just played to you now. And these are people who are not hiding their names. Balogun Sunday Olamide Confess say, your brother no go sleep well in heaven because he almost killed me too in Abeokuta, if not that God saved my life. You are reading is there. It's there. I'm not the one. They are verifiable. The video is on Esho Promotions UK on Facebook. That's where I downloaded the video from. Let's continue. The next person, Nikki Sholaja, say, but with all this atrocity this man called Sugar commits, how did he manage to run for government office and the country and nobody check his background, and it's very sad. criminals are running the country. Agbero becomes part of government. Sad. The next one, Taiwo Ibrahim say, go and sleep. Your brother killed someone's son before. Now 50-50. Are you reading this? Adegbenro Olateju Oluwatobiloba say, you are a madman. I said your brother who killed a lot of people in Abeokuta, yet you are looking for his killer. You need to go for treatment. When your brother Sugar was killing people, where were you that time? Ijoma Donald Tunde say, it's unfortunate the kind of comments we see. People justifying Sugar's death. People saying all sorts of rubbish. The question is, how many of you truly witnessed his bad dealings? Most of you are simply relying on hearsay. They hear, simply judge and condemned. I was like, okay, because me, I know the bias. I don't get any bias. I be the objective person. I the crop both the positive and the but it turned out that this was the only positive one I saw. Every other person continued. They watch you. Mesigulo says Sugar killed more than 200 people in Abeokuta, Ogun State, yet government did not do anything about it. Still went ahead to be in the House of Assembly. I want this investigated. That's why I'm interested. Koka Emmanuel Damilola says, where is Bookie Boy? Where is J Popo? T Money, Sunday Oguns, Nike Olaitan, Nurse Funke, Jode, Longest Day, etc. Now, those are asking whether some people who commented earlier had evidences. They are already mentioning names of people allegedly already killed by Sugar himself before he got to power. Frank Peter says, you must know those that your brother killed too. Since you know those that killed your brother. Alright. Another call Olusegun Thomas say, this man said something that I'm so happy. He said, nobody that has done bad must. He said, anybody that did bad, done bad, must rewarded with bad. I'm sure you understand the grammar, whichever way you wrote it. He said, that man is brother reward with his handwork. The next one. Say, Sugar is a killer. He nearly killed me for 2004 November 11. And this person is actually giving dates. Although we will need this person to also tell us what they did together, what got them to have this kind of closeness or whatever deal they had together. Ask anybody for Mapoli, I think that person is trying to say. Mapoli. And he killed my brother Sajo in 2003 at Oshiele. Go to Abeokuta, Ogun State and ask about Sugar. I'm not sure Sugar can sleep well. If Sugar family is not keeping quiet, people will still talking about Sugar. Almost 95% talk bad thing about him. What are you talking about? Anytime I saw Sugar picture, I'm always praying for him. Be ajaba pe ogun odun laye eran ogun lo nse. Thank God answer my prayer. So egbon, Sugar, keep quiet. Next one, say Oba Solomon says, keep quiet, your brother Sugar will not sleep well in Jesus' name. I could remember vividly when he brushed my shop in Abeokuta, busted my shop in Abeokuta. My brothers beat my brothers to coma on what they knew nothing about. This will serve as a lesson to all evildoers. I read two more comments and then we'll move on. Titi Lokwe David says, shut up, your brother is a killer. Thank God they killed him too. And the last one I will read for this show. Lola Abi says, Sugar, we don't kill like 200 people in Abeokuta. There was a time Sugar went to Oba Demola Hospital in Abeokuta and packed 8 newborn babies with gun. Whatever I was going to do with that. And his boys, what in government do? Shebi Sugar na Benga Daniel hitman. Are you reading this? Thunder will fire you as you said you know who killed your brother. And whatever. Your brother is an assassin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the only person on this show. And I've read what other people have said. Now I have somebody who called me in person to say he has some testimonies too about Sugar. and is on this show. This person is not in Nigeria to speak. He said he used to be in Ogun State, and that was where he knew Sugar. He was a student in Ogun State, but now he's in the UK. So, um, hello, brother. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
Good. You're welcome on the show.
yeah.
All right. So, let us begin by asking you, between what year and what year, just for validation, were you in Ogun State that you knew or knew about Sugar?
What really happened is that I was in Ogun State around 95 to 98, but
Okay.
I'm always in and out because I'm into politics as well. So my constituency fall under Ogun State. You understand what I mean?
Very well.
So I have to be going to Ogun State. I have to be going to Abeokuta to be going because I was with PDP that time around. So under Benga Daniel, you understand what I mean?
Okay.
So that time around, Amosu and Benga. Amosu was the one that brought Benga Daniel into government.
Okay.
So that time around, because I still have some friends that are doing HND in Mapoli. So I always come around, stay with them because I'm into politics. So it's just like I'm in and out of Abeokuta. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So many times I come to Abeokuta, I always know what is happening in Abeokuta. I know about what is going on in school, what is going on in government generally. That's
So,
how I get to know the guy.
let's get something clearly first of all. You worked with
Yeah,
Benga Daniel.
yeah. I'm under PDP. So
Okay.
I work, because I'm in PDP definitely, and the
Okay.
governor of Ogun State is PDP. So definitely I have to work with
Uh,
him.
that time, as of that time, right?
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
current
At that
governor now
time.
is APC, even though it's shifting to APM. All right. So
You mean
continue.
Amonsu?
Yes, I'm just saying as of that time it was PDP, but now it is
Yeah,
APC. Yes.
I'm also was PDP that time. Yeah.
Okay. Please go ahead.
So what happened is that time around, what really happened in government is that all these leaders, let's forget about drama or grammar. All these leaders, they are the ones that are nurturing the thugs,
Hmm.
breeding the thugs into the government. Because I don't think they have any plan for the students or for the upcoming youth.
Hmm.
All they know is they only about themselves. So when about sugar issue, it's not only sugar. You will hear I think you hear about Mamok, the guy that was killed, and with MC Oluomo the other time, the guy that was killed, Mamora.
Hmm.
The guy was an Ogun State student as well, Ogun State Polytechnic student as well.
Okay.
The guy that they said MC Oluomo ADC.
Okay. Go ahead. So
Yes,
yes.
Mamok as well.
Okay.
That was killed in Oshodi. They are all working under government, under Big Daniel government.
Hmm.
So that time around, what happened is that Sugar was in College of Education,
Hmm.
Oshiele.
Hmm.
So I think he joined OPC when he got to the college. You understand? He
Hmm.
joined OPC, so he was working with them. But I don't know how he got his voodoo or something to be using. But I just get to realize that he was working for government.
Hmm.
And what all these governments always do is that when they are using you, that time around, let me explain everything to you. Benga Daniel, that time around, he has some boys from UNAP, from Oshiele, from Ojere.
To do
That
what?
time
To be
around,
doing what?
I'm talking about the court boys,
Okay, cult gangs. So that means
court
are
gang.
you saying Sugar was in cult?
Sugar was OPC.
Okay.
But I'm trying to explain something to you, the way the government operates. The government of nowadays in Nigeria, the way they operate. They like when Benga Daniel was the governor of Ogun State, he always pays salary to 1 to 3 of a year, number 1, number 2, number 3 of a year.
He pays salaries to them. Okay, like how
Yes.
much does he pay court leaders then?
I can't really say specifically because I wasn't in school anymore that time around.
Okay.
But I'm with guys, you understand?
Okay.
So he paid them salary, Buka, Aye, Eye, and OPCs.
Okay.
So they are working for him. So anytime Benga Daniel get to realize that, you know, maybe somebody is going behind him to do some things with another politician, he will use.
Hello.
Just like maybe one of Aye guys is going behind to another politician to collect money, and he doesn't trust that person anymore. He might use Aye to kill that Aye guys. So that's what they always do. But that time around, this sugar that we're talking about is a deadly guy.
Okay.
The bookie that they are talking about.
Because I was going to go there. That some of the comments we read are mentioning names specifically.
Yeah. That bookie.
Apart from
I know bookie.
How many people allegedly killed by sugar do you know?
I can say like 10 that I know. I'm talking about the people that I know.
The people that you know have been killed by sugar
as
a person know in person.
Yeah.
Give us names, please.
I can't give the name of all of them, but I know Bookie.
The ones that you remember. Yes.
I know Bookie one-on-one. Bookie is a Buka boy.
Bookie was in court too, right?
Yeah. Bookie was in court.
Why was Bookie killed?
And he's a strong guy.
Do you have idea why Bookie was killed?
I don't really know, but I think there is a fracas between OPC and Eye and Buka that time around. What I think about sugar is that anybody that has name, you understand? Anybody that has name, maybe you are a neutral person, you are Buka or Eye. Sugar is competing with everybody because he wants to be recognized in Ogun State that time around.
Okay. And what
so if they should be talking about you in town, if you hear that they are talking about you in town as a very strong guy, they will want to see your end.
Okay, good. So apart from Bookie, do you know maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 more?
I know AY as well.
Who was AY?
That guy was in Nigeria. Even they cut the guy's face off.
Wow.
It's because some people are there. That is the reason why they can identify the person that was killed. Because when he killed the guy, he cut the guy's face off. Go and tell Mommy.
Interesting.
So what happened that time around is that when Benga Daniel see that this guy is active, and you know all these politicians, they are bad people. If they see somebody that is just like what happened in Oshodi, the way they are fighting, how Mamok was killed somebody. Do you know Mamok killed somebody? They said Baba Essay or something before Mamok was killed. So these people in government, if they know that you are deadly, they will have to. What they will do is that they will invite you down because they want to use you. They don't want to use somebody that has brain.
They invite the person not to prosecute the person, but to engage the person for their own use.
Because they think that kind of person, if it's against them, it might cause them something else. You understand? It might jeopardize the way they are doing it because they too, they are not good. What they are doing, they know that what they are doing to us is bad.
Okay.
So definitely, if they see anybody that they know that is very, very strong, is very, very bad, they will want that person to come closer to them so that they can be using them as a political talk. So that what happened that time around. Even Benga gave this guy, I think, is it personal assistance that was given to the guy, because Sugar's political career started in Abeokuta.
Was Sugar a student at the time?
Yeah, he was a student of Oshiele College of Education.
Okay, that is in Ogun
What
State.
I'm saying now, if you go to Oshiele, they are cursing him big time, because I have some people that have been speaking to from there. They are happy. It's just like a Christmas day to them.
Mm.
Because the guy really caused havoc. It caused a lot of problems.
Let's go to how Sugar became politically relevant in Ibadan. Do you have idea? Because all these things you are mentioning are Ogun State, and it seems like
Yeah.
Benga Daniel was the one who was paying him or encouraging him to be what he became.
I think all these people know each other. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
Because
I'm sorry
I
about
know that
that.
his political career started from Ogun. But I think they maybe Bengadale introduced him to the people in Ibadan. You know, all the state government knows each other now.
Mm.
So Bengadale might introduce him to that, but his political career started from Abeokuta as Bengadale personal assistant.
Okay.
So it was after then, I think what drove him out, he was drove out of Abeokuta. Not really that he want to leave Abeokuta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because what happened that time around, he joined the OPC through the indigene. So at the end of the day, I think it's overriding the indigene of Oshiele. You understand what happened? So to the extent that they now have fracas together, they fought together. At the end of the day, there's no way you can win the indigene because that's their town. So at the end of the day, he was drove out of Oshiele. Even after he finishes his college, he was still living in Abeokuta until that happened. That's when he ran to. I think maybe because Benga Daniel see that there's no.
Please go ahead.
So I think what happened that time around when he was drove out of Abeokuta, Benga Daniel do that as an assistant to help him. That's when Benga Daniel introduced him to your state government.
Okay, but one last question now is I'm just curious now. I mean, I don't mean to be offensive, but I just want to know: were you also in court at one time or the other while you were there?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, because you seem to know most of these guys, bad boys, Maybe by sheer providence or by it may not be deliberate. I know people who have testified that it wasn't by their making that they were in court. You probably knew too. Were you in any group or association or anything that had affiliation?
What really happened is that for me, when I was in school, I'm athlete. You understand? I play table tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, I play table tennis. I lift weights. I do a lot of things, and I have so many friends from different frats. You understand? They always come to my compound.
Okay, you know a lot of
gym.
guys because of your status.
I know a lot.
Okay.
I know a lot. It's not strange to me. I can tell you when I was in school, this is who this person is, this is who this person is. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So that time around, I know a lot of people. Even when I go to Abeokuta, sometimes I always and we always sit down together, marry together. You understand? So for that, it's true that I always get information of what is going on in town.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Are
I
you
can
there?
hear you clearly.
Okay, so
I can hear
but
you.
let's leave that aside. I want to also know, um, since Benga Daniel was using sugar, apart from sugar, do
Mm-hmm.
you know other guys that Benga Daniel or any other person, big politician, was using at that time? Do you know any one or two other
Mm,
that they were using at the time for their own political programs?
there's a lot, but I can't be mentioning name. You understand? There is a lot of people that they are using. Let me
Okay.
explain to you.
Do you
Like me
okay?
that I'm talking to you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Like me that I'm talking to you.
Yes.
I am a very, very. When I was in Nigeria, I can't predict myself anymore. But when I was in Nigeria, I am a very, very strong guy.
When you say strong, what do
And
you mean?
when you talk about strong, like a person that is very, very, I always have empathy. You understand? I sympathize with the youth that doesn't have job, that they don't have anything to do. But when they talk about, I'm talking about physically fit. You understand? I've been a boxer before. You understand what I mean?
Okay,
I'm a
let's
kind
do
of
this.
person that
Let's do this. Were you approached as of that time also for political reasons? Were you approached by people in power?
approach
By people in power. Were you
when I was.
approached? Yes. The same way they approached Sugar to be paying him to do some things for them. Were you also approached at any
I
time?
definitely, definitely. Definitely. You know, when they are talking about that somebody is strong, Shegun, I want to let some things clear to you. It's not as if it's only that person that can fight everybody in the area, or is the most strongest person in the group that they have. You understand?
Mm,
Do you understand what I mean?
I get you.
But you know, we have different charisma, different. You know, so we will see that they said some people have a leadership skill.
Mm. Okay,
Some people who
you
have,
were more
some
like
people can be
somebody that has like this leadership phase, and you had
like,
followers.
I have a lot of followers. If they are talking now, let me put for instance that MC Oluomo. Did you see the guy as the strongest in Oshodi?
I'm not.
No,
I'm not sure. It was
he's
not
not the
the case.
strongest.
Yeah.
He's not the strongest. But because people likes him, all the thugs that surrounded him likes him,
Okay, and
and he
I
has
get you. I
things.
get you now. I get you now.
So that is my own case. People, you know, when I was growing, I grew in that area,
Okay,
and
in Abeokuta.
from my from my childhood, people know me as a stubborn guy. You understand?
Okay.
It now got a stage. People get to realize that I'm not a stubborn guy to kill or to do bad things, but I can't take it when someone is cheating someone. You understand?
Okay. You
That
fight
is
for
when people
more like
started
an activist.
reckoning.
You were just like a strong person who fights for the weak.
Yes, that is what. But that time around, when I was with PDP, it got to a stage. They want to use my influence on
Okay.
those people that are contesting, or
Okay.
those people that are in government. That time around, those people that are working against the Benga Daniel's government,
Okay.
they contacted me. They contacted me like, "Can you do this for us? Can you do this for us?"
Okay.
I now look at the information that was given to me like, why do they want me to do that thing? You
Mm.
understand what I mean? They
Mm.
want me to mess them up. You understand? Those people are in House of Rep, they're under the government of Benga Daniel. But
Mm.
that time around, they are not agreeing with the way he was ruling them. Because I can't call them a leader, they are rulers. They want to be in control of everything. That time
Okay.
around, you will know that is the reason why most of the people that are in House of Representatives, they always have quarrel with the governor, because governors still want to control them, even though they are the one that's supposed to make the law. You understand what I mean?
I get.
So what really happened is that time around, I think Benga Daniel was doing some things that he's not supposed to do as the governor of Ogun State. So they are telling him, okay, most of the people that are doing that is House of Rep, they are supposed to be doing some things like youth empowerment. They're supposed to be doing it in where they represent. You understand? Their constituency. They are supposed to be doing some projects which government has to be funding. You understand? But that time around, instead of the government to give them that money to go and do all those things, the money that's supposed to allocate to the constituency, the governor will give them token and keep the rest. So nothing happened. Yeah, even that what happened, because I'm still contacting some people that are still doing politics. That's what happened in Amosu regime as well. They don't let those people, they don't give them hand to work, to do what they are supposed to do. That time around, the person I was talking about, Benga and pick her because we want to use them. They don't go for election so that they can have power over them. So that time around, they are fighting against that because they still want to proceed. They still want to go for another term. They still want their political career. You understand? So for that time around, Benga Daniel don't care about their political career. What Benga Daniel cares about is the money that he's getting. You understand? So they now contacted me like, can I do this thing for them?
So
like,
what did you do when they contacted you?
So when they contacted me, I just looked like, you can't just, I don't know what happened between the governor and this person, and you just want me to take action. I need to know. I have to ask.
Okay.
And this person I was talking about, most of the time that we go for rally or anything, we are not that close. We are not friends. I just try and collect the person's number from someone because that person knows me very well. If you are in Ogun State and you are going out with the government and you tell me that you don't know me, that means that you don't know anybody then. Because I can mobilize anything under my local government. I have a lot of people that are following me. So if you don't know me, that means that you don't know anybody. So that time around, I was just looking like, okay, what should I do now? But I don't just fight for no reason, and I don't send guys to do anything bad. We are just doing something because what made me to go into politics is just because I have a lot of guys in my local government, in my area. They don't have job. Graduates, they are just roaming about. They don't have anything to do. But I believe if I go into the government and I can be able to have a breakthrough, I'll be able to do some things. So do you understand?
Just last question so that we can close the show by 6. I plan to close it by 6, but we are already at 6 p.m. But
when I was given
last question. I'm sorry to cut that. Let me ask one last question. Sugar is the person we are actually discussing now. All right. Sugar that died in Ibadan. But now, you may not want to mention names, but you may want to give us references. Who and where are other persons who have been politically rewarded the way Sugar was rewarded in Ibadan to go to House of Assembly for killing other people? Do you know how many other people have been rewarded like Sugar and are in positions of authority as we speak right now?
Let me tell you something. In Ogun State, there was a guy that was given a commissioner for sports.
Okay.
When I was in Nigeria.
Okay.
The guy, he was a student of Olabisi Onabanjo, Osu.
Okay.
The guy did not finish from school, but they gave him the political appointment based on how strong he was. Even when in Lagos State, I was watching the marathon stuff that they are doing. The guy was there. I think he has his way to Lagos State again. The marathon that they just did last month. Is it last month?
Yes.
The guy was there. He's part of those people that make the preparation for the marathon. I saw the guy on the TV. I just look at what is the qualification that make
that is
this
one.
guy
Let's not
be
go
in
into the
this
details
position.
of each of them. Let's just mention that is one, and give us like 5-6 others that you know that have been compensated with positions of authority in Nigeria for killing other people. You don't have to
Because I don't.
names,
It's not really.
You don't have to mention.
No.
Just tell us the state where they are now, possibly the portfolio, what they are doing, or maybe before, maybe till now, or maybe they are still being prospected. Or under
That is the person
prospection.
that time around. There are so many guys, but this time around, the only person that I can still mention that I think is still in government was this guy. Even, let me tell you something, Shegun, Dimeji Bankole. Do you remember Dimeji Bankole?
I know Dimeji Bankole. The former speaker.
Yes.
Of national, yes.
That time around, you know, they compensate Dimeji Bankole before Dimeji Bankole can be the speaker. Okay. Dimeji Bankole's dad was the one in politics.
What was he compensated for?
Dimeji Bankole got to that post. His dad was the politics. It's only his dad that is doing politics. Dimeji Bankole wasn't a politician at first. He contested for the speaker and for the House of Rep in Ogun State. So because his dad is a strong politician, that's when they use that speaker post to compensate him. You understand what I mean? I have a lot of people that are working on Dimeji Bankole as well.
Okay.
You understand? I know a lot of people. I know the people that are working for Dimeji Bankole that are safeguarding him like a bodyguard. That they were in Nigeria that time around, but now they are not. They are not into politics anymore.
Okay.
Because I still have some that. So what I want to say is that generally, it's just like Shegun. If I want to say what happened about Sugar is that is because Sugar was a student and he has a little educational background. You understand what I mean?
I get.
That is the reason why. Do you think if MC Oluomo can speak a little bit English and he has a little, it will be in the Senate by now.
Yeah.
But they are using it. Let me tell you something. You know what these people always do? These are leaders that we're talking about. What they do is that they don't want us to go through education anymore. They don't want anyone of us to go to school. They want you, after your education, they want you to go into third grade.
Oh, thank you very much, and let's not do more than this. We should leave the rest to the law enforcement agencies to carry out their investigations. We are just letting them know what they have failed to do, showing them that you see. It is in this same country that we have, Mopo soldiers guiding criminals, and we are encouraging people and rewarding them with positions of authority when people that actually went to school, graduated, did a lot of stuff, are roaming about the streets without job. This is all this is all I want to show, and I thank you very much for. Okay, go ahead.
Do you know what is happening in Kano now, Shegun? That man, that CP Wakili.
Yes.
I heard that they want to take the man from. They want to transfer the man from Kano now.
They have
because
already,
of what
they have already moved him from Kano to.
But you know what is happening is that our police, they are not independent. The INEC, they are not independent, of which they are supposed to be independent as they're supposed to be a private sector. You understand? They are not supposed to be
independent.
They are supposed to be independent, yes. But now the politicians are using them. Look at, for instance, here in the country that I'm living, there's none of the government officer or anything that can talk about carrying money with billion van.
Hmm.
Tinubu did, and is so confident to say it, that it is my money. Did Tinubu want to tell us that the money that he makes through the time that he was a senator and the governor, that is the money that he is using to invest? Do you remember what happened when the one guy and MC was fighting? He said when MC came to Tinubu, Tinubu gave MC 15 million. They did not talk about that 15 million is a big money. The way the guy talked, he talked as if 50 million is just 1,000. He said when Tinubu came, when MC came that day, he was angry, and Baba gave him.
You know,
He always called
when they say somebody is Baba or boys, resources, it means it's about resources. It's not about any other.
So he said Baba gave him 15 million. That's when it came down. Just look at the fight that they are fighting in Lagos State now about who is going to be the chairman. Shegun, do you know how much they are making in a year? Okay. 280 something billion.
We will take that topic another time so that we don't stretch this particular broadcast unnecessarily long. This is just to talk about sugar and you know what people are saying, the testimonies people are giving about him after death. Thank you very much.
The audio that you heard about sugar is the landlady that was speaking in the audio.
Yes, that one has gone viral, and I decided not to even play that, but to play a more recent one, which is testimony.
But you know, some people are watching your program, but they don't watch anybody's program. They are not interested in any other thing. You have some people that is only your program that they are watching. So you're supposed to let people know who this guy is.
Yes, that's why I came out to ask you to talk about it. You know, we already read some comments by people who did not hide their names or faces. So
I think all the
again.
God judgment is coming on the head now. That is what is happening now.
All right,
hello?
Thank you very much. We'll take this conversation further some other time. I want to appreciate you for coming on the show today.
Okay, thank you
very much. Yes.
All right.
So that's it from my guest today, talking about what he knew of Honorable Sugar, as they call him. So that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic time. I want to close the show now for the sake of more people who are going to be watching the playback who are not able to join us live. I want to say I appreciate all of you, your comments, Wally Cox, Beam, Benjamin Oladokun. I appreciate all of you, Favor Iwade, everybody, all of you that commented before, but I could not respond to all your comments. I see your comments. I see your comments, and I'm sure that everybody can also see your comments as they are displaying. But I want to say that is just it. Let's do good. See, I read your comments, all of those that are cautioning me to be careful and all of that. See, we are already dead in this country. This country is already a cemetery. We are all already dead. There's nothing to be afraid of again. You can't kill a ghost again. We are already, all of us are dead. Okunsoku Okuni. There's nothing to be afraid of again. I have lost close persons. This one only died how many days ago. So anything can kill anybody. It may not even be thugs. It may not even be criminals. It may even be natural death. Rain, they kill people. Building collapsed and killed and trapped hundreds of students, and many have died. They did not plan. They did not wear their school uniform. They did not have their baths, take their breakfast, carry their bags, and wear their school uniform to go and die. But see, I'm not mocking it. I'm just saying we don't reach one stage where we say we know they fear anything again, because we don't already die. You know, if we kill ghosts again, we don't die. As far as you are living in Nigeria, you're already living in hell. There's nothing to be afraid of again. You don't date hell already. So I appreciate all of you that are cautioning me to be careful. I understand it, but we don't die already. There's nothing to be afraid of again. Person we don't die, they fear again. So thank you everybody. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comment. Yeah, thank you everybody. So that's a wrap for now. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody. My name is Shegun Lord. Don't stop talking about the things that matter, whatever it portends. Thank you.